Welcome back to BT. Thank you for waking up with Breakfast Television. Meredith, Rick, Sid here with you. Devo's back next week. Way earlier in the show, we showed you a piece of video. We're just going to run it again quickly of Nick Carter, who was on tour in Toronto recently, coming across a raccoon, which is the annual right of anyone in the city of Toronto, meeting a raccoon. Nick thought this was one of the more hilarious things he's ever seen, to the point where he posted it. We now have a follow-up update here on the story. Yeah. On the phone with us right now, live, is Nick Carter. Nick, welcome to Breakfast Television.
Hi, Nick.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
We're good.
Great.
Nick, it felt like that was the first raccoon you've ever seen. Why the reaction to that point?
Well, first of all, it's the first urban raccoon I've ever seen.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That was like he wasn't in the woods or wasn't by trash cans. So I was.
He was shopping.
I was just like, what is this guy doing? Just roaming the streets, and like people were just walking by this raccoon, and it was just like, oh, whatever. Like he just fit in. It was so funny.
And Nick, what attracted you to this specific raccoon? Was it the waddle? You know, was it looking at the back end of it and just seeing it take on life like a little raccoon does? Yeah.
Like, I mean, so prior to me catching him on video, you know, he was outside of the venue where I was performing, and like, he was scratching on the door.
He's a fan.
And nobody was answering. And I come out and I look at it. I'm like, hey, little guy, you know, you want a ticket or something? Like, I'll help you out. And then he started walking, and then that's when I caught him on video. And then he just kept going on. But I think he was looking for tickets, for the show. And I was trying to help him out.
Nick, this raccoon was following you around. Have you adopted him by now, or he wants to be with you?
Listen, he was the cutest thing I'd ever seen in my life. And I was like, okay, you know how it is when you're videotaping. I like to call myself a little director or whatever. And I was like, okay, I got to get closer to this thing. So the closer I got to him, I started seeing. I'm like, okay, well, maybe this is not a good idea. I don't know, but he was harmless, and he was, I mean, I think he had something to do, to be quite honest with you. He had some business to take care of. So
yeah, they're very busy in Toronto, eating everybody's garbage. Causing a ruckus. That's what he was busy doing. Yeah.
For everyone at home, or if the raccoon is watching, Nick is going to be in Niagara Falls on Friday and Saturday at the Avalon Theater at the Fallsview Casino. Can you hook the raccoon up at least for Niagara Falls, Nick? Can we make that happen?
Passes,
there has been, a couple of days in between. And those raccoons can travel, pretty fast. So I'm sure he made it to Niagara, and he's gonna get. Yeah, when he shows up at the door, he's VIP. It's taken care of.
Nick, thank you for humoring us this morning.
Awesome.
Please go on with whatever you were doing in your day, and we appreciate the call. Thank you.
Yeah, love you, Canada. Hey, I got shows all over Canada, so just go on nickcarter.net or my socials. You'll see where it's at. I'm all over Canada the next week and a half.
Perfect.
All right, Nick.
Lots
of love for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Carter live with an update
Love it.
from Raccoon Gate.
Raccoon update.
Raccoon Gate.